Good morning, Alta Realty Group agents. This is Kevin Lauren. I'm the Director of Training and Marketing here. And today we're going to talk about the professional network, creating your professional network and then using it to re-engage your past clients, sphere of influence, and get more business. So what a professional network is, it is a group of professionals that are in basically adjacent industries and industries that assist us. So your professional network could be people like obviously your mortgage broker. Clearview Mortgage would be a great person to have as part of your professional group. Plumbers, electricians. Really, you want to think of anything that you can offer to your clients that is a benefit to them. So if you know a good plumber, if you know a good electrician, you want to, of course, offer their services to your clients. And the reason that we do that is because it is a great way to establish ourselves as an expert in the community. So you're the real estate expert. You better know who the good plumbers are, who the good electricians are, contractors, roofers, irrigation specialists, disaster restoration specialists. You want to know, and you want to vet. You want to personally vet these people and create this professional network that you can refer. And so there's a few different things that are important about this. One of them being you're going to be an expert in your community. The other is you're going to be able to create these relationships with these other professionals. They will in turn refer you services and refer you business. So it's a really important two-way street here. And the best real estate agents, they have these guys. They know, I mean, they're on speed dial. So you've got to have all of these different people at your disposal. If you don't know good plumbers, ask other agents, ask other people, ask your friends. Once you do that, then of course you want to vet them. You want to call them. You want to tell them what you're doing. And so when you call up these, plumbers, electricians, these people within your professional network, you want to tell them exactly what you're up to. So you want to say, hey, I'm going to be referring your services out. Some of these people will be able to offer you some kind of a deal or an introductory package or something to that effect. And then you, of course, can offer that to your clients. And you look like a rock star because you say, hey, if you call up, so-and-so plumber, he's going to offer you a discount or he's going to offer you some kind of a promotional something or other because you're my client. So in the eyes of the real estate client, you look like you are very professional, you know your stuff, and you're going to, because of your relationships in the community, you're going to be able to offer that at a discount. Or some of these different things at a discount. So other really good important ones would be gardeners, tree trimmers, even having a relationship with your local Culligan or your local water delivery, water softener, anybody that's doing that in your area. Really important, and it's a really good idea to take that time to create those relationships. Derek Nichols from Clearview Mortgage, he has an amazing network that he does like this to promote his services. And so he does the same thing. He has a great group of, I think, about 8 or 10 different professionals, and they actually meet. They'll meet, I think, once a month at a coffee shop for, half an hour to an hour and just chat about stuff. So not a bad idea to do that as well. That would really be taking it to the next level. So once you have created the network, that's obviously the biggest step, is creating this network, finding out who your people are. Then, of course, the most important thing to do is to assemble that information into a document and put this as part of your client welcome kit. I know I've probably bored your ears off by talking so much about the client welcome kit. However, it is one of the most important re-engagement strategies. So once you have this network of people you're going to refer, you're going to put this into your client welcome kit, and you're going to email this client welcome kit to anybody that you think could use your services. And then, of course, you let your people in your sphere of influence know, please go ahead and send this client welcome kit to other people that you think would benefit from my services. So let's go over the client welcome kit again, because it's that important. So the client welcome kit is, there's 4 basic facets to the client welcome kit. We want to provide useful tips and expert advice to buyers and sellers. We also want to show the advantages of working with you. And like I said, just having this go-to network is a big part of that. We also want to make specific offers. So in the past, I've talked about a specific offer being use my services and buy or sell your house with me, and I provide $250 value of house cleaning, or whatever the heck it is, or I just clean the house for you when you move out. Great thing to offer as part of your client welcome kit. Another thing that you could offer is I provide new needed items for the new home. So a really cool thing is, have a picture of like a nice big basket with, paper towels and, some cleaning supplies and some toilet paper and things that you'd need right when you move into a new home. And a lot of times, most times, there's so much going on and such chaos when you're moving into a new home. You're not going to have that stuff, or you're not thinking about that stuff, or you're thinking, honey, shoot, you got to run down to the store and get a bunch of these things. If you have that as part of your specific offer, hey, you look that much more helpful. So really, really important stuff. And then, of course, the last facet of the client welcome kit is to set the expectations of your communications and your experience. So, of course, you're going to be telling them, I'm going to be able to get you monthly reports. I'm going to be able to, get you information on, your home. So another really cool thing to do, and we'll just go through a couple of these slides. This is an example of a client welcome kit. So the first thing you want to add is, just a simple about me. If it's any more than a small half a page like this, it's too much. Nobody wants to read it. But just a couple little tidbits is great. Understand who they're working with. Then, of course, one of my favorite parts of the client welcome kit is the home buyer direct access program. So you just call it something cool like that because it sounds awesome, right? So we're going to be providing market updates, learning about housing inventory changes as they hit the market. And so what do we do? Of course, we all have access to our agent marketing dashboards, and in that we can set up all kinds of reports. So let's just do this real quick. Reminder, all we have to do is we go in, we edit this person, we pull up their profile, and if we want to make sure that they have an IDX search, we can go in, create the IDX search for them, give them a login and a password, and they can go in and get their own IDX searches. Another thing that we can do is we can just create one automatically and have that sent exactly to their email. So I go into much more detail in a lot of the other trainings. So if you're confused about that, let me know. But again, super easy. We're going to set the expectation of the communication, and we're going to make sure that they know what's happening in their market. Private tours. We schedule private viewings of homes you're interested in. Well, of course, that's what all real estate agents do. But we're laying it out. We're setting the expectation. Buyer hotline. Get all your real estate questions answered in 15 minutes or less. Call my cell phone, right? Not a big deal. Consultation. Yes, we are going to come out and provide a full consultation, all that great stuff. And this is, of course, just regular real estate 101 stuff. But we're telling them. That you're going to tell them the advantages, the home selling advantages. Gone are the days when an agent could just put up a listing, multiple listing service, and wait for another agent to sell the house. Nope, we do all this other sophisticated online marketing. We do home staging, professional photography, online video marketing, social media promotion. We do all this really cool stuff, right? So, and again, we're just telling them the regular stuff, but it looks cool. We can put it together in a nice little PDF that we can email them directly to them. Super, super simple. So thinking of selling your home, get my expert home value analysis. What's that? It's just a CMA, right? So we're going to provide them with a really cool CMA and a market analysis of what their home is worth. Again, really, really basic sales 101. Monthly reports. That's what we were just talking about with respect to getting them set up on an email. And actually, most of the agent marketing emails that will update the client with information, it'll go out about once a week. So it's even better than once a month. And again, we're going to be able to give them information. Another thing that you're going to be letting them know, and this is kind of what this is talking about, is you're going to send them a monthly newsletter. All agents must be sending a monthly newsletter to their agents every month. There's no excuse for this, guys. It can be the shortest little thing, but it's a reminder on that you're there, you're doing real estate. It's part of that, what I call omnipresent marketing, where you are in front of them constantly in a variety of different ways. So the monthly email is just absolutely paramount. And in our client welcome kit, we're going to set the expectation, let them know that that's going to happen. So that's really important as well. Moving on to the next slide. So this is, I've gone over this tons and tons of times. This is our referral contest, our referral giveaway contest. So this is, again, another neat little part of the client welcome kit where we are letting people know, letting our sphere of influence know that we give a little gift to people that refer us. And so this is completely compliant with respect to RESPA because we're not paying for the referral. What we're doing is we're entering them into a contest to win something. So in order for them to join the contest, all they have to do is refer you to someone that is interested in real estate. They don't have to buy or sell anything, but they just refer you. And so every time you refer someone, you basically, and I would physically do this, write their name down and put it in a hat. And I'll tell you why in a second. So the referral giveaway contest is basically every month you're going to give away, and I wouldn't do it every month for agents that are just starting out. I do it once a quarter. It'll be much less on your budget, and really once a quarter is fine, especially for sphere of influence people. Once you get, if you really get rolling and you can afford it, once a month is amazing, and it works wonders. So what does it mean? Every time somebody refers you put the name in a hat, and every quarter you're going to draw, and I would literally video this, draw a name out of the hat and say, hey, John Smith won the whatever the heck you're giving away. And it doesn't need to be something extravagant. Some people do in the summertime, they'll do a barbecue. That's kind of cool. You can even just do gift cards to local awesome restaurants. Again, you could use this as part of your professional network and tell a local restaurant, hey, I do this referral campaign every month or every quarter. Can I get a discount and buy a gift card? A $100 gift card for $50. Come on. So that kind of thing works really, really well with this referral giveaway. And so again, we're just putting this as part of our client welcome kit, and we're getting this out to everybody that we know. So the next part is, basically in the client welcome kit, detailing out, this is my professional network. I have a complete professional network. And honestly, I would go one step further than this slide. It's nice if they message me at blank to get a referral. That's all great. But I would almost go the next step, and I would list, as much as possible, I would list who your professional network is, contact information, the whole thing. Just give it away. And some people will say, oh, I don't know. I don't want to give away all the information right away. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it offers value, and I think your clients will appreciate it. So in this slide, I would certainly go ahead and put in your professional network here. Really, really cool. And then, let's see, I think I've got another slide. That was all the slides I wanted to show there. So getting back to, how we would do that and how we would get it out there. Great idea to email this out to your clients. And I've got a kind of a cool little idea here is sending out an email that is basically kind of like an apology. So here's kind of like an apology letter. So this is it's a reason to re-engage your clients and say, hey, I apologize. You're entitled to a confession from me. I haven't stayed as close in contact with you as I would like to. Apologize for this. So you could have a very sincere little apology letter that you're sending out to your clients and say, I'm going to be a much more, I'm going to commit myself to working by referral, right? And so I'm going to really, really take care of you. And so the first thing that you can do, and in this example, they're saying, hey, you can send them a link to your YouTube channel. I know a lot of our agents don't have YouTube channels. So if you don't have a YouTube channel set up, you can literally have a link to this client welcome kit. Super easy. We'll get into YouTube in a subsequent training. I'm trying to put that together for next week. YouTube is really important, and it's becoming more and more important. The advertising that you can do with YouTube is pretty cost effective, and the reach is good. So we want to talk about that. But if you don't have that, in the meantime, easy thing to do is to substitute your client welcome kit into here. And also I want to offer to the agents, if you haven't created your client welcome kit and you need help, schedule a Calendly appointment with me. And again, let me just bring up our Calendly. So this is where you guys can schedule 60-minute trainings with me. Literally go to calendly.com/Alta Realty Group. It's easy as that. Click on schedule the training and it'll show up days that are available. So if you haven't created it, I really strongly urge that you create that client welcome kit, because it is one of the most important reasons to re-engage your clients. If you have this cool thing, you now have a reason to call everybody in your database. Send them that apology email. Come up with reasons to connect with your clients. This is a great one. And then, from here, you guys should use this as the stepping stone to creating your monthly newsletters and tips and all kinds of stuff like that that will constantly provide value to your prospects. So, and again, it just gives you a reason to talk to these people. And so things that you want to do in your monthly newsletter, that should be easy enough, but really small little tips. If you're working a farm, new things that are going on in the area, and you don't want to do too much in these monthly newsletters. They can be short, sweet, they can have links to other things if they want to read more. But again, it's just a reason to tap them on the shoulder and remind them that you are still doing real estate. That's what you do. You do it all day, every day. So again, omnipresent marketing, you're in front of them as much as possible. And we use that in conjunction with things like Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, direct mail pieces, and then of course follow-ups with phone calls to your sphere of influence. On occasion, just making sure that they know that you're there, and making sure that they know that you have a referral program, making sure that they know that you have a professional network that you can refer out. All those things provide value, and they make you the expert in the community. So with that, we do have a chat feature. So are there any questions with respect to that? Okay. No questions there. So what I want to do is go through a couple little things here. So when we send out our client welcome kit, what the kind of the attitude that you send out is that, you know, assume that they will become a client. You're already assuming that they're a client. And that makes them feel comfortable that you're offering services and you're offering value even though they're not yet a client. So that's a really cool angle and perspective to take. And then you want to literally treat the prospect like a client. Tell them that they can share this with their friends. You know, offer the expert advice that you have. And then, you know, like I said, making those specific offers of exactly what you do when you do sell a home is really going to pull this whole thing together. So with that said, I think we'll wrap up this Wednesday webinar. I don't see any other questions. So again, if you have specific questions, contact me directly, 949-285-7209, or schedule a Calendly appointment with me, and look forward to speaking with you guys. Thanks so much for being on the webinar, and get out there and make it a great and productive day. Bye-bye.